And today we reacting to the internet's perfection crisis. Not gonna lie, I have a tad bit, tiny bit of a perfection crisis. A little bit, not gonna lie. Only because I hold myself to a high standard, so I want to achieve everything that I hold myself to. I cannot see like I said, I know we all can't be perfect. I swear to God, you know, we all made in God's image, all that. But it's like we just fight for perfection so hard, and even though we fighting for perfection in our eyes or other eyes or our parents or anything in life, you don't gotta be perfect. Be yourself. That's all that really matters in life. You just have to be yourself. There is no such thing as perfection. We're not perfect self, you know. You gotta live life and make best of what we got. But let's see what Tommy talking about.
Throughout the past 26 years of the 2000s, each time has had its own different eras of things people got insecure about. From the early 2000s to basic.
Good era. Go to era. Not gonna cap the DS. Y'all. Ashley Tisdale. Yes. Like, come on now. What was that movie? Twitches. Yes, that was my speed. Soldier. I wasn't rocking with Soldier. I never ate the little Scooby snacks. The Von Dutch, I just now started rocking the Von Dutch. Courage, that was my shit. Not gonna cap. I never watched High School Musical. It was a gravy time when they brought them big old box TVs out. Eminem was not listening to him. Them little things they brought out for gym. For sure, I was rocking them. The Heelys going buck wild. I'm just naming everything on the picture right now. The Cosmic Brownies was fire back then. Now they just taste like cardboard. I ain't gonna cap. I used to go crazy on the Razor scooters. iPod. Anyone would call it iPod, right? Then, yeah, iPod. I used to rock. I had one. I stole it from a nigga. I ain't gonna care. I stole it from a nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I stole it from a nigga. And that little S, y'all know, I just learned to draw that in the big 2025. No cap. I never knew how to draw that bitch. No lie. And them silly bands, bro, that bop it up there. My mom used to love a bop it. I ain't gonna cap. Pokemon cards. Nah, wasn't the big Pokemon fan. I was more of a Beyblade nigga. But I'm rambling too much. But you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't ramble, you know? Let me know if y'all had a 2000 experience with all this. Because me personally, my if I had to say all my enjoyment out of the 2000s, the scooter. I was going crazy with that scooter.
The end of 2010, every girl wanted to look super skinny because that's all what was plastered everywhere. You'd have a hard time finding an actress that was over like 140 pounds.
Not gonna lie, I ain't never found Rihanna attractive. Not gonna lie.
Back then and wasn't slammed by the media calling them fat as and the most pathetic thing to touch earth. If you took one blow, went at them, they'd fly away like a tumbleweed in the desert. For dudes, everyone was trying to get a six-pack abs like
my GOAT, the greatest actor alive.
Celebs by watching a video on YouTube probably called How to Get Six-Pack Abs in 5 Minutes. Can't believe I thought this would work as a kid. This had to have started my delusions and me questioning everything in life. Those are like the main things people were worried about back then. Of course there's more, but nowadays it's on a whole other level. With the rise of looks maxing and all these plastic—
oh my God, these look maxers. I'm so tired of these look maxers. Like, I'm so fed up. And he just one of many idiot goofballs that just do this cornball bullshit, bro. I'm look maxing, bro. Yeah, I'm look maxing. Yeah. What's up? Like, what's up? Like, nah, nigga, you look dumb. Bone smashing. Like, hitting your face with a hammer to correct your jawline. That's not fixing nothing. It's making you look stupid. And don't get me started on the gym girl. Oh my God. It's frustrating. I ain't gonna cap.
Procedures being done like fast food casually. It's only ramping up more and more how insecure people are feeling and how perfect they want to look for the internet. And one thing that showed me that is how fast
Instagram is the home of that, bro. Oh my God, everybody want to be so perfect on Instagram.
The rise of Ozempic has gone. Just a couple of years ago, Ozempic was still a low-key drug that you had to speculate if a celeb was on or not to lose weight, because they was dropping pounds like no tomorrow. One day they were Jonah Hill, and the next day they were Jonah Hill. Shout out to Jonah Hill. That's a top tier actor because, man, they used to bully the out of this in the 2000s in interviews.
Yeah, are you still considered the fat guy when you go to a party or anything? Because I run
Or are you still considered the fat guy is crazy? Nah, I would have got up.
into that a whole lot. I'm the fat one.
Okay.
So are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
Now with Ozempic, you can damn near walk in any pharmacy and get it in a snap. And there's also been a rise in different types of weight loss pills that are easy to get. Some companies sell it online like an Amazon product. One thing a lot of people in America do is people near the border of Mexico just take an Uber over the border to a store there because you can get it straight up over the counter, zero prescription needed, and way cheaper. The main reason for the rise of it is all the celebs promoting it and influencers as well. For some reason, Serena Williams is now an ambassador of a weight loss pill and is
Her muscle by buff pants ass is a ambassador. She too damn lean to be taking Ozempic. She lose any more weight, she gonna look like Biscuit Oliver.
now promoting it even.
Y'all don't know about Biscuit Oliver. Y'all don't know. I just dropped the elite ball knowledge. Y'all don't even know about Biscuit Oliver. I'm mad at y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Though she was never that big. And how does that one meme go? I wanted to f you when you was fat. It's become so common now that for the first time in this decade, America's obesity rate has gone down. So people are seeing all this and saying, well, this whole trend is
Well, I don't know about that one. I done seen some rotund motherfuckers. I ain't gonna care. I'm trying to be a nicer guy now. But I'm saying I done seen some rotund motherfuckers, and so I don't know about that. It's probably slowly dwindling. So give it like 2 more years when everybody really lock in with Ozempic.
good, so why not take it? And look, if you are someone who took it or is currently taking it, then good for you. I wish nothing but the best. I hope it goes well. It should always be a last option.
It do work though. My auntie took that nigga. Hey fool, she a whole new person. Just for context, it worked. It really worked.
Though, and unless you look like one of those from My 600-Pound Life that have to get forklifted out of their beds. About 99% of the public can lose weight with a decent calorie deficit and working out a little bit. But the problem with it and how mainstream it is that it wasn't even made to be this big. Ozempic is a diabetes treatment, with weight loss being one of the side effects coincidentally. There was a limited supply at a certain point, and so many people were snatching it up to lose weight like celebs that people with diabetes couldn't even get the medication at a certain point. Imagine your ass getting a heart attack and dying because someone wanted to lose 10 pounds before going on a vacation in a month. One of the biggest problems with this whole fiasco though, and one of the main reasons people say you shouldn't take it unless if you need to, is there is zero long-term study of the side effects since it's so new. If anything crazy can happen to you, like a side effect of cancer, it's gonna take at least 10 to 20 years to figure it out. And most people using it now, because you gain the weight back pretty much instantly if you're not working out using Ozempic, end up going back for seconds. So who knows what type of toll that's taken on your body. Some other notable things people thought was normal and trusted before long-term studies were cigarettes. Yeah.
Man, I'm so happy the cigarette wave is gone. Like, yeah, they still do it, but man, don't nothing stink worse than a cig. Oh my God, that or Black and Mild. For all my black people out there, y'all know when y'all uncle smoked that black or y'all dad smoked that black. Oh my God, that's the one of the most. That's like smelling chitlins to me.
I think we know the harm of that one now. Xanax. Before every rapper started talking about it, every doctor was handing this shit out like candy. And because the youth is so insecure now and TikTok is pushing it more and more, a lot are smuggling the weight loss drugs by buying it from random Ozempic dealers online. Which is bad because you have to be older than 18
Best anime of all time
to even get prescribed Ozempic. And even then when you're young, 99%, probably 99.5% can lose weight by just locking it in. That's when I started. The problem is too, a lot of people who want a certain build aren't gonna get that from taking Ozempic. If you're a dude that wants that anime lean physique,
yes sir, that's what I'm going for. Rock Lee, Toji, come on now. Just me stroking my ego, Broly for sure, but mainly Toji and Rock Lee and Garo is the main physiques I'm going for. Like, I believe, yes, you can do what you want to do with your body. I'm not gonna judge you for sure. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing if you cheated your way, but it's more satisfying if you work hard to actually achieve the body that you want. It make it more satisfying.
or a girl who wants thickness, Ozempic gonna shred the through all of your weight. Unless you do your diet precisely perfect and are already in the gym and locked in. If you're on Ozempic, it's an appetite suppressant, so you won't even be able to eat the right amount of protein. It's just gonna shred through all of your muscle because it's meant for losing weight. There's some people who take Ozempic and you can immediately tell because
They look like a bobblehead attached to a twig.
There's also another term called Ozempic face where people have noticed it can sunk in your face and make it wrinkly. But it's all good now. We have stuff to fix that. Just drop 100K and you can get a facelift and you're all good. This was all worth it instead of locking in for 6 months or a year and losing weight for free. Also, the rise of looks maxing is getting worse and getting more mainstream as time goes on. I already made a video recently covering clavicular, so I'm not gonna go too in depth with him again.
He just the problem case. He gotta go, no cap. Meth. That boy said he promote meth.
But you know, despite all the controversy he has, he just keeps growing. If you told someone a streamer in 2020 was saying the N-word and was hanging out with some of the internet's most controversial people right now, and then told them he got featured in big magazines like GQ and the New York Times, they wouldn't believe you. But cut to now, and that's what we got. Bro might have the best manager of all time, because how did he get on the New York Times? Maybe looks maxing really is the way. You can get anywhere in life as long as you look good. Looks maxing has turned into a small niche community on the internet to now having a whole lore storyline. You got different characters in the looks maxing universe like ACU frat leader who did something
Never even knew about this nigga.
which can only be described as Gen Z's 9/11. Frame mogging clavicular. Just like 9/11, we all remember where
Oh
we were
my
when this
God.
happened. This possibly might be worse than any war that has been fought in the past 50 years. And that whole thing sparked the mogging wars online, with #1 ranked
We gotten so far from the path. I don't know where we diverged. Mogging war. Mogging. I'm gonna say this. This is a very Caucasian thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my Caucasian viewers. This is a Caucasian thing. I just can't see my people doing this. I'm sorry. I just can't.
androgenic trying to avenge clavicular from his mocking death, with another person named... Am I too old for this, guys? I just turned 23. Let me just move on to the point. All jokes aside, now that looks maxing is growing more than ever, it's reaching more and more people who are trying to learn it and potentially are gonna damage their bodies because they want to mog like they see these dudes. We know clavicular specifically does insane shit like take meth and inject peptides in his face. If you don't know, peptides come in these little vial bottles and they're amino acids that all of our bodies already have. And if you take certain ones, they're like a booster that can help with stuff like repairing your tissue, which then helps with your skin. Now, the one problem with this is, at least for the facial ones,
You gotta inject that shit in your face with a needle.
and if you're not a professional trained at this, you're one injection away from looking like a burn victim. In general, it shouldn't be a common thing you're doing anyways, especially if you're young. Like, there's a
In your face though, it's not that serious.
already a ton of facial products that will help keep your skin good until you're old. It's not like the 80s where dudes was waking up and washing their face with rusty lead-filled tap water and now they're reaping the consequences on their face. So as long as you keep up a good facial routine with the products we have now, you should be able to age gracefully. You got dudes on TikTok flexing, showing their peptide collections like it's rare Pokemon sets.
Tragedy has officially struck. Here's my MT2. I got about 1 dose left in there. 1 of being tan left. And then I got BBC TV 500. We got like 2 weeks left, and I'm pretty stoked about that. That's not tragic yet. That's not tragic, I guess. My GHKCU, though. This is sad. This is sad. And we got 1 dose left in there, too. Back to pale and ugly I go, I guess.
One of the main problems with them in
Some of this stuff you can't make up. Like, if you used to walk up and tell me, hey, first I wouldn't even get what you're talking about, but let's just say if I understood, right? Or let's say if I'm in the past, right, and I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm just now coming to the future, and they telling me niggas is getting muscles and doing all this, I'm gonna just be so baffled. Like, you're making all this up. This sounds like a myth. This sounds fake.
general, even if you did have a doctor inject it, is that most of them aren't regulated, and a lot of times you get them shipped from a random warehouse in China. Imagine waking up one morning after taking a peptide ship from China, and your ass gets activated and you turn into a CCP spy ready to do anything at Xi Jinping's order. You want these products regulated so you could at least hold somebody accountable for if something happens to you. There's also a lot of people trying to learn how to get jaw surgeries because of looks maxing, and the main culprits is, of course, people under 18 convinced by this. they see on TikTok. In fact, the Looksmaxxing website itself did a survey on people who use their website, and they found that 45% of people on their website under 18 want some type of surgery. Bro, yo ass ain't even finished your biological puberty process. At least wait until after that. Luckily, most people that are looking for it at that age couldn't afford it. It shows how much the Looksmaxxing sentiment has been growing with the youth though. Now, the final one I want to talk about is the skincare beauty culture online, which has been affecting little girls that haven't even reached puberty. A lot of these girls who are growing up
My daughter would never
watching these beauty influencers on YouTube and TikTok, who now for some reason have social media accounts. The fact that I have to share their internet space with someone born in 2016 is diabolical. Can y'all just do what we did when we—
Man, that's scary though, bro. Like, to have a daughter, for her to grow up and think, oh yeah, let me plaster my face full of makeup. Like, I have to look good. I cannot look good without makeup. I need this, father. No, bruh. We start teaching young girls now, you need to be pretty with what you have. All this is BS. For all the little youngins out there, be yourself. You don't need all that. Same thing for the little niggas. Do not look max, gang. You don't need all that. Work with what you got. That's what build character.
we were kids, I don't know, go on Pop Trap or IMVU. There's been a rise of these—
Don't go on IMVU. It's a bunch of cougars and old niggas on there. Literally, like, I know so many aunties that play that game, it's ridiculous.
These little girls showing off their own makeup routines and skincare routines online. Some may be thinking, well, tell me what's wrong with them having a little fun showing off things they like. There'd be nothing wrong with it if it was in good fun, but posting it on the internet only makes it 10 times worse. Instead of them doing it at home, maybe every once in a while to see how it looks for fun, the views for these little girls be hitting them like crack, and it's gonna end up being a cycle they continue on, which in the long run is only gonna make them more insecure growing up to a bad point. And these videos ain't a joke either, or just for fun. A lot of them deadass got whole setups.
I love this video. I love the fuck out of this video. I swear to God I do.
Of things they do.
Hello everyone, I'm getting ready for bed and I'm doing this with y'all. I'm doing my skincare. So if you like the video, please like. Then I'm gonna use my glow recipe, then I'm gonna use this, then I'm gonna use my charcoal.
No. What? No. I don't think, I'm not trying to sound like that, but you can't have a dad around or the mama control the household, because I'm not going for this. I would never go for this. Like, I'm gonna say this, right? It's okay for her to use makeup, right? Playing around, you know what I'm saying, little light here and there. And she had to use all these chemicals and sponges and all this, trying to go really buck wild. No, we're not doing that.
I just got out of the shower. Man, that was a good shower. I just got out of the shower. Man, that was a good shower.
Just got out of the shower. Man, that was a good shower.
I also want to be clear, I don't even blame them. The only person I blame here is the parents, because why are you even letting your daughter have whole ass 10-step facial routines at that age? It's worse for them at that age to have a whole long facial routine, because you can overdo it and end up having terrible acne and issues with your skin when you're older. Your skin when you're young is already pretty protected. At the most, doctors say a basic routine. It's reaching a point where certain beauty stores won't even let kids buy these products, and even states are banning it. Like California last year introduced a bill to ban certain anti-aging skin products for people aged 18 and younger. Hopefully these little girls don't end up buying
At the age of 18, why do you need an you know what? I'm shut up.
these products like a dude visiting his local Snapchat dealer for a dime bag of weed. Imagine seeing a child running out an alleyway from the cops with a bag of anti-aging CeraVe products. It's also pre-firing and starting a problem a lot of women already deal with when they're older. Things like self-image products and not being able to walk outside without makeup. And these are girls who didn't grow up with this type of social media culture. I can only imagine how these little girls are gonna grow up having constant fears about these things. For a final message, I guess, anybody insecure about these things, like dudes who want to look smacks and look like clavicular, I know it's the basic spiel, but just lock in with the gym, your diet, wash your ass, and you'll be like 90% there. And for the 17% women audience demographic I have, You doing all right? Just know Tommy's here to keep you safe. I don't know, probably just
I'm
the same
fucking
tips I
crying.
said for the dudes. And if it makes you feel better, a lot of these girls look 80% different off camera. Anyways, that's gonna be all. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me.
He ain't lying, man. I'm gonna give y'all a word of advice. If she caked up with makeup, she ain't the best without it, for sure. 2, for all the niggas that look maxing, stop it. You look corny. You look stupid. You look like a doofus. You look lame. You look like a cornball, for sure. And I stand on it. Oh, God. But with that being said, though, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below about this whole perfectionist thing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that noti bell. We upload consistently here on the channel. Hit the description below to join the Discord. Follow the Twitch and TikTok. I mumbled them words together. My bad. I ain't gonna lie. Very tired from the gym. Follow the TikTok and the Twitch. And don't forget to tell a cousin, tell a friend, tell an uncle, tell a brother, tell your old co-workers. You know what I'm saying? Solo, that's your boy. And we only spread love, no hate, and we done. Peace.